My husband gave his dead wife's necklace to the wrong daughter. When I married my husband 3 years ago, I thought I knew everything about his past. He told me about his late wife, his divorce, his 2 daughters, Annie, the older one, and Amy, the younger. He said Annie never forgave him for remarrying, that she wanted nothing to do with him or Amy once she turned 18. I thought, okay, maybe she was just struggling with grief. That's understandable. But then, a few weeks ago, I found out the truth, and it made me look at him in a completely different way. We were at dinner with his extended family just talking, when someone casually brought up the necklace. I didn't know what they meant, so I asked, and the whole table went dead silent. That kind of silence where everyone's trying not to look at each other because they know something awful. Finally, his niece told me the story. When Amy was around 5, she saw this necklace, a delicate silver one, that used to belong to her dad's late wife, Annie's mom. It wasn't just jewelry, it was the necklace, the one her mom wore every single day, the one Annie always said reminded her of her mother. Amy, being 5, just thought it was pretty. She said she liked it, and instead of telling her no, my husband took it out of the box and gave it to her. Just like that, Annie was devastated. She told him that necklace was supposed to be hers, that all her mom's things were meant for her, not for some random 5-year-old who didn't even remember her. But my husband told her she was being selfish. He said Amy was entitled to have something too, that she needed to get over it. He even said it would be a special gift from her mom to her little sister. Annie begged him not to do it. She said that necklace was the one thing she still felt connected to her mother through, but he didn't care. He doubled down, and to make it worse, his ex-wife, Amy's mom, backed him up. She told Annie that her mom would want someone as special as your sister to have something of hers too. That broke her. After that, Annie started acting out. One day, she tried to take the necklace back, and instead of listening or trying to understand her pain, my husband punished her, grounded her, made her apologize to Amy. That was the moment she lost it. She screamed at them all, said they could go to fucking hell, and she never came back. 17 now, Amy still has that necklace, but it's all tarnished, bent, completely neglected. She treats it like some old trinket her dad bought her, not realizing it's the last piece of her dead stepmother's memory, the thing her sister lost everything over. When I heard all this, I was just disgusted. My husband was sitting there at the table, totally calm, totally unapologetic. He actually said Annie needed to get over it, like he didn't completely destroy that relationship with one selfish decision. When we got home, I told him exactly what I thought. I said, you should be ashamed of yourself. That necklace wasn't yours to give. It wasn't Amy's to have. It was Annie's mom's, her mother, and it should have been hers to decide what to do with. I told him Amy doesn't even care about that woman or the memories tied to her, but Annie did, that he stole something sacred from his daughter, and now she'll never forgive him for it. And honestly, she shouldn't. I told him he'd be incredibly lucky if Annie ever speaks to him again, because if I were her, I wouldn't. Not after that. He blew up on me, said I was judging him, said I was supposed to take his side, but how could I? His own niece and nephew told me they'd think what he did was fucked up. And sitting there, watching him act like he did nothing wrong, I realized maybe Annie didn't abandon him at all. Maybe she just finally saw him for who he really was.